All right, everybody, welcome back to a big Texas-style beginners to bourbon. And we're continuing on with that honey journey. And this one is definitely unique and different. This is the Garrison Brothers Honey Dew. So, first off, their bottle, they make really beautiful bottles with their stuff. I mean, they got writing on the sides that explain everything. It's numbered. It says it's from their farms in southern Texas. You know, they are a very, like, kind of grain of glass kind of distillery. It said good bourbon can change the world. I mean...
Even to the details on the sides here with flowers. There's wildflowers, little bees flying around. Yeah. Really neat.
Yeah, so this is coming out of High Texas. So it does say born and bred in High Texas. Now, we found this. It was at a Fine Wine and Good Spirits in, like, eastern PA, coming back from a get-together we were at. And I'm like, you know what? I think it was on sale even. I go, let's buy it. There is still a ridiculous amount of dust built into the wax because it must have been sitting at the store just forever. Right? And I'm like, you know what? We're picking this up. So we did. So Garrison Brothers Honey Dew, like I said, from Texas. And it is $80. I forget what we paid for it when it was on sale, but MSRP, if you can find it, should be around $80. And it's only 80 proof. So you had the Green River at 92. This is even less. So maybe you'll get you'll get a lot of flavors out of it. Hopefully it's not like water. But I think just from the proof point, I'm thinking this would be a very good beginner-friendly honey-finished bourbon for people to try. Just from the proof point alone. Maybe you're not spending $80, but 80 proof, I mean, it shouldn't really bite you. So hopefully that's the case when we dive into it here. So I do want to talk about the mash bill. It is, I believe, 74% white corn. So I want to make sure I'm calling all their stuff out right. So it's 74% white corn, 15% local red winter wheat. So they're using a red winter wheat in here. So it is a wheated product. So it should be softer yet for beginners because wheat, softens the stuff up and really is beginner friendly. And then 11% malted barley. So that's where that's at. So let's talk about how they finish their stuff because it's definitely different than the other ones we've done. Mm-hmm. So they are taking like little blocks, cutting up little small wooden blocks of barrel staves, I guess. They season that with the wildflower honey that they're getting, in their area. And then they put those into the bourbon for about 7 months. And then that's how the bourbon kind of pulls those flavors out into it. So I thought that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? They season the staves and then drop them in there. I know a lot of other places you can actually, I forget what the company is, you can actually buy your bourbon, you can pick out your own spiral stave of different flavor, whatever you want it to be finished in, they just drop it in there and then they ship it to your house. You know what I mean? So it is a cool alternative way than doing it the old-fashioned way where you season the whole barrel, dump the honey out, put the bourbon in. So they're actually putting the blocks of stuff in there. So let's. What do they talk about for the nose and palate?
So the nose is supposed to have a rich caramel, right? Deep oak, toasted brown sugar.
Oh boy.
Molasses, and then you should get that wildflower.
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now.
The bees are hanging around.
I'm going to tell you right now. This does not smell like any of the other honeys we did. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's different.
That's straight honey.
I don't even want to say yeehaw or whatever they would say down in Texas. Look, hey, for my friends in Texas, when we came down last time, that's where I got my hat.
And mine.
You got some stuff right. Because we immersed ourselves into the Texas culture while we were down there. We will be back down August 23rd to the 28th. My birthday is August 29th. So if anyone is down in Texas, I know I have some friends down there, some friends from here, some friends we just met. If you guys want to celebrate, let's go out. It smells delicious. Wow.
So the palate for this one is supposed... So this is exciting to me. Sweet elderberry syrup. Now that for me, I'm hoping I really get those flavors because that hits home. When we're sick, my grandma would use the elderberry, syrup jelly that she would make, and put it in hot tea for my grandfather anytime he felt sick. And let me tell you, it works with a couple other spices, things like that. Oh, this might be a good one for my hot toddy when I am sick.
Yeah, maybe. I'm really hoping the way it smells that it doesn't just have like a weird funky taste.
But
it smells good.
So you could get that wildflower honey. So sometimes, depending where the bees are getting their, all that stuff from, you might get that little bit of the wildflower. But that could be the elderberry syrup that they put in there, and also I think peaches, apricots, and vanilla is supposed to be in here, and possibly white chocolate. And I'm not big on white chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not a big white chocolate fan either, but we'll see,
maybe all those fruit flavors you might taste.
All right. Yeah, I guess I didn't really call that out when I said when they season the little small blocks of the staves and they put it in there. It is with Texas wildflower honey. I think I might have just said honey. So, all right, well, it smells good. Hopefully, let's see what we get on the taste. It's going to be different, I'm sure. Actually, it tastes exactly how it smells. It tastes just how it smells.
You get that elderberry syrup in there.
Listen.
Not much of a floral taste, but that's fine with me.
Well, I might be able to...
It's a little bit of floral. But
if you're like walking around like the flower section at Stafford's or somewhere, you know what I mean?
He ain't walking in those sections.
I try to do like a southern accent, but I don't want to screw it.
Please don't do that.
But maybe when we're down there for the week, we're both going down. I do have to do some work stuff throughout the week during the day. Have some summits and some classes and whatnot. But if anyone wants us to teach us some Texas slang, that'd be pretty cool. Listen, I like culture, so I would love to move to Texas someday. I'm not gonna lie. My work, we have that's why I'm going there for work. It has a state of the art center. It'd be cool. Yeah, wow. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if a beginner opening this bottle and going, oh my, like, because I think it's very green and earthy, like flower, like forward. You know what I mean? It's not like the other stuff. So this is completely different. But that's what you would get from Texas, because that's how they do things in Texas. Everything's different. And everyone kind of sometimes sticks their noses up to Texas bourbon or Texas whiskey, but you know what? They're doing some great stuff down there. Garrison Brothers, Still Austin, like these guys are knocking things out of the park with some of their selections. And honestly, we went through some of the distilleries and learned a lot, like the way the barrels breathe, just because of the swings in temperatures between day and night.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be a 3 to 4 year product. I'm not sure if we talked about that in the beginning, but they always say to whatever Texas says that their product is, years to double it, just because of the way the barrels are just constantly breathing. Like in Kentucky and up here, it's hot in the summer, it's cold in the winter, but in the Texas, like at night, it's cold, then it's hot, it's crazy swings. So the way that the barrels are just soaking up the juice into the wood and then pushing it back out every single day is just a lot different. So, I think it's some good stuff. That's good. And it's different. So I don't know if a beginner would pick this up and smell it and be like, I don't know, but give it a chance. I think it's very good. 80 proof. You can drink it straight. You can mix it. You could make the,
hot
toddies, when you're not feeling. You can do a lot of different things with this, and it's going to be delicious. So keep that in mind. It's maybe once fall comes, we can take this one, we can take the Green River and do 2 different ones, and then have some people sample them and see what they like best.
Blind tasting.
We'll do a blind for other people
with those 2.
So if you want to be part of that, let me know. We'll do some blinds on like a home remedy honey bourbon toddy for all the flu type fall colds, and we'll see what people like the best. So, all right, well, let's rate this thing. Let's see. Oh, you already did it. Now go figure. Don't worry, I'll catch you up real quick. All right. As promised, I went as quick as I could. So, what did you do for the nose?
5.
A 5? My goodness. I honestly, I didn't expect you to, but you do like that stuff.
I like honey.
And you like elderberry. You like all that kind
I
of
feel
stuff.
like I just opened a jar of honey.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It really smells like that to me. It really does.
I
like that.
As I was pulling it away, like, man, it's different. I'll tell you what. All right, I did 4 for the nose, for your palate.
5.
Oh man, this is gonna be a perfect rating for Sarah. So I did a 4 for my palate, and that's just because I think it is good for 80 proof. I don't like $80.
Oh yeah, $80, but yeah.
I don't like that. But when you look at how, and this is the older bottle, there's a new one where I think it's yellow and silver and whatever, but just the bottles themselves are
pretty.
so beautiful that, I guess, they put a lot of work into it. Right? It's not like they just have a bottle screen printed done. There's a lot of work that went into doing this bottle. So, I guess I got to charge a little bit extra. What about your finish? A 5. Hot man. So I did a 3, and that's just because I didn't think it says it's supposed to have a long lingering charred oak, which I do get a little bit of the oak and char, soft floral notes on the finish, but I don't think it lasted terribly long.
See, I still tasted it.
No, so to me it's kind of gone.
Fruit
stripes.
Like 80 proof. You don't like anything under 100 proof.
Fruit stripes gum to Big League Chew. I don't know. Yours is hanging around. Mine's already out of here. So, but I do have more, so I can keep drinking it and get it back in there. So that's fine. So I did 11 out of 15, and hey, this is Sarah's second perfect scoring bottle.
What was
the other one was a rye. It was the Rittenhouse 250th anniversary for the United States. You liked that, and hey, I'll tell you what, it's funny because this is unique.
I just like all the flavors you get from it, and
this is definitely a unique pour.
Yeah.
Something that we could open up every single one of these bottles in this room, and it's not going to reproduce that.
Yeah,
that's something all on its own. So, all right, guys, make sure to like, subscribe.
Thumbs up.
If you want to keep seeing these type of videos or shorts, all that kind of stuff, go to YouTube, Facebook, look us up. And we're starting to getting into the area where we want to get some local friends on. So if you're local, I know one person did reach out. They're a couple states away. We'll figure out how we can make that happen. So yes, if you want to be on the channel, we want you on the channel. We want to get other people involved. So it's not, you guys aren't just seeing us talk all the time. We want to get as many friends and patrons and stuff involved as possible. So, guys, it's about the community. It's about making friends and having a good time with each other. So we'll see you guys on the next one.